Lansing, and Coach, your team battled this afternoon and unfortunately just came up on the short end.
Yeah, we really played hard. We just have to play smarter, Fritzy. I thought our guys did a lot of good things, and it was a combination of stuff in the second half. I got to do a better job of giving them a plan and things we need to do on the offensive end, and then on their end, they got to listen and they have to execute a little better. We had a lot of standing around and just dribbling around and turning the basketball over, and you can't beat a good team with 7 assists and 17 turnovers. It's just not going to happen.
You talked about the turnovers, Coach. Your defense did hold them to 41% shooting, but just maybe a little bit two more opportunities there with those giveaways.
Yeah, you know, that's a good team, and I think it was 11-2 in transition points or points off turnovers in the first half, and I can't think of what it ended up on it, but that's a telling stat. It really is, and we had guys really trying to make plays, but against a good, sound defensive team like they are, I mean, they are well schooled on the defensive end. They're going to come to help, so you're not going to be able to just score off one pass and just dribble in and somebody gets a basket. You got to move the ball, you got to reverse it, you have to have man and ball movement, and we didn't do a good enough job of that in the second half.
And that's something indicative of a lot of the good teams we'll see in the Valley. San Diego State didn't make any mistakes to beat themselves, made us earn everything that we got.
Yeah, there's no question. That's a team that's going to finish in the top of our league, and that's what I told the guys. They're not going to give it to you. They're well put together. They run things nice on the offensive end. They're well schooled on the defensive end. And for us to be able to beat those teams, we got to be able to play possession basketball a little bit better. And I didn't give them a good enough idea on what to do in the second half, and on their part, they got to listen a little better and be a little tougher and try to execute and not turn it over.
Obviously, it should be a good experience for our guys going into conference play. We talked a lot about how they play. Tends to mirror those from our conference. And we haven't really seen a team that guards like they do, is solid, that doubles in the post, that switches on certain guys and other guys like they were able to do in this game. So obviously,
yeah, it really will. That's a good lesson. Exactly right. Now, if we want to contend with the upper tier teams in our league, we're going to have to be able to beat teams like that. And they really are put together a lot like the upper level teams in our league. And we didn't do a good enough job to beat them tonight. We just have to continue to improve and keep fighting, because the guys are really working, and I really appreciate the effort that they're giving, but we also have to play a lot smarter.
Coach, thanks a lot for joining us. Good luck coming up on Christmas night.
Okay, thanks, guys.